I have not much experience. Thank you. Also will learn from you. Все крутится вокруг одного и того же. Нефти, кокаины.
Я посмотрел то, что
я просто научил, у меня получилось.
Секундочек 5-10, уж там позвонили некоторые, что задержишь, ну давай 5. Ну? Colleagues, just 5-10 minutes. Thank you for coming. We're going to start. Have some water and coffee.
Because we wait for some more people to come, so this is okay. Потом поделитесь. Те, кто пришел пожрать. Те, кто пришел пожрать. Там, за камерой. Чай и прочее. Господи. Так, ну ладно. А то своевременно мы подсветим наши события, внимание к нашей стране.
Ну да.
Мне кажется, это будет очень, так сказать, это в точку. А вот какие будут итоги визита министра, ПК и так далее, это пускай отслеживают в новостях и комментарии, которые будут сделаны по итогу. Я думаю, так. Пообщались с братом Сергеевичем. Производит очень приятное впечатление, несмотря на то, что так много человек достиг уже к настоящему моменту в спорте, и в искусстве, и в политике, тем не менее держится достаточно скромно, достойно, очень по-человечески. Очень приятно работать с ним сегодня. Возможность. Я ей, честно говоря, благодарен такой возможности. Удалось так приобщиться к совершенно новому пласту нашей культуры и потенциально нового направления нашего сотрудничества.
Ну да, такое интересное. А мы же с ним вместе тренировались.
Рассказывай. Ну так, обмолвился. А где вы с ним пересеклись? В Москве, в Петербурге? Или...
А я же в Москве учился. И мы ходили, профессионально занимался, я так любительски. И мы к одному тренеру ходили.
Кикбоксинг.
Nice to see you.
Namaste.
Namaste. I hope you're not giving one-on-one interviews after this, because if you do 10, it will take your whole day. Everything going well.
For all my dreams, grace and beauty. What a girl, I've got to do it all. What a girl, I'm on top of the world. What a girl, take them all for a swirl. What a girl,
Loved by millions. What a girl. You'll love it.
what a girl.
А вот такая вот традиция, каждый хочет себе что-то получить индивидуально.
Less than you. It's a publicity moment.
It's a very important day also for our foreigners. There's so much happening. Yeah, it's just, they're just making such unreasonable demands out of India.
Friends don't do like that.
Yeah, I mean, just because China has more leverage and they've got rare earth magnets and they've got technology, fertilizers, APIs, which are pushing India in a corner. That's very bad. It's happening.
Let's see, that's unpredictable. Today they say one thing, tomorrow another. So at the end of the day, so then you not will depend on your usual It's a bit unexpected, but I don't think it exactly, so
Is Russia dealing with the kind of demands that come from Europe and US? So I fill out the questions. Would you like to do it right after this, or would you like to?
this situation is developing very dynamically. Changes as of today. Right now, focusing on mutually and
That would be great. So we'll record today after the press conference. I think this will take about 5 minutes.
Stop the Peter.
I'll talk to you.
Otherwise,
I can do it later in the afternoon also. That's fine.
and it's getting a challenging.
talk to you. No,
Well, I presume there will be a lot of things about that to do the same. So I will try to be as precise as I can. I'll talk to my technicians to
Seeing you after a long time. You were on vacation.
Huh?
Going on vacation.
I was on vacation. I just came back.
This is also coming.
It's for a second.
А?
И звук заставили, что таки вас.
Да нет, я сам уже думаю,
That was good, but we had a minor accident by from altitude.
As this is an adventure.
So nice to have you with us.
I was there in two times. I was.
Now much
я не
better.
вижу, где
Your Excellency, we have spoken on the phone, sir. Then Sandeep Kumar follow up.
Oh. your organization. Yes.
So last time also I had tried to get in touch with you all the last time I wanted to go, but for some reason what anyway happening. So and there was some transition now.
That's why each our interaction is very timely.
I was there in Russia 2 times. Once in Moscow for the coverage of that some cultural bio and all that. And the second one was I was covering defense.
We are meeting after COVID.
As a defense reporter, I went to cover that commissioning of the Admiral Gashpa in Arkhangels.
So it was some 20 years ago. More than
No,
that.
not 20 years ago.
Admiral Gashpa.
2013.
13.
12 or 13.
I think that early 2000s it was just announced.
Yes. It was the Antony in India when he was the defense minister. We were there, and after the government has changed, and Modi ji has commissioned in India. It was commissioned by the Congress government.
So I'm Vijayalakshmi. I work for India TV. Sorry, I'm not bringing.
You're most
bring my
welcome.
visiting card. So
Can I help you here?
So it's better always to coordinate with Peter because actually to avoid any kind of a mess because we have some information internally, so everything goes through.
So Peter Navarro.
Yes, actually he's a nice guy. He's a good friend of mine.
He's a good friend of mine also.
We studied together in the same universities.
So we'll meet once. We will discuss this off-record things.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Russian Embassy. Thank you so much for coming. Today we're going to host a briefing of Chargé Affairs Mr. Roman Babushkin and Deputy Head of the Trade Representative Mission of the Russian Federation to India, Mr. Evgeniy Griva. Thank you one more time for coming. We got too many requests for the interview, so that's why we decided to have this briefing. As you know, we receive all your questions and we work them out. Be sure we're going to answer all the questions. But please, I confirm with people whose questions I approved. Please follow the structure. Be sure we are going to try to satisfy everybody and cover to all the important spheres. Thank you so much, and please be informed we have some time limits. So I'd like to introduce you the head of the Russian Embassy right now, Mr. Roman, and I will moderate the discussion.
So we are starting, right? शुरुआत करेंगे, मतलब श्री गणेश करेंगे. थोड़ा गणेश चतुर्थी in advance. Satyo, Sajano Deviyo, ladies and gentlemen, her friends from media, a lot of familiar faces, and there are a lot of newcomers to the Russian Embassy. We would like to welcome everyone here. Apka Hardik Swagat. It's a long time we are continuing our practice of regular press briefings. If you remember, last year we did the same in the same format, along with our good colleague and friend of ours, Mr. Evgeniy Griva. We have, as Peter specified, we have received a lot of questions regarding the current dynamics in Russia-India relations and the global dynamics. And there are a lot of, I should admit, coinciding questions. That's why we were trying to generalize them. But anyway, we will try to cover all the important topic interested to you so that everyone could benefit from our interaction. So, one of the general points which many of you have made in sending question to us was the how general assessment of the current Russia-India cooperation. And I would like to make a comment just responding to this particular question which was of interest to many of you. So we are holding this year, 2025, as the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the strategic partnership between Russia and India. Along with that, we celebrate the 78th anniversary of the establishment of the diplomatic relations. Important date is the 80th anniversary of the defeat of Nazism in Europe. We have conducted a lot of events dedicated to these occasions, receptions in the embassy, exhibitions, cultural performances. We had concerts. We have even some cosmonauts from Russia visiting India, you remember. In the recent 2 weeks, our leaders spoke twice over the telephone. President Putin congratulated Prime Minister Modi on the Independence Day. He offered his condolences over devastating floods in Kashmir, and he also shared the information, the contents of his interaction with the US President Donald Trump. Currently, Dr. Jaishankar, External Affairs Minister, is in Russia to co-chair IRIGC, Russia-India Intergovernmental Commission, today itself, on the 20th of August. So our meeting is very timely. So we are supporting our dignitaries in their conversations. And tomorrow, Dr. Jaishankar will be meeting Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. IRGC is the main mechanism of the Russian-Indian cooperation, practical cooperation, and to prepare the contacts of our leaders, which, as you may be aware, there are some information that by the end of the year, leaders will be meeting here in Delhi. No dates have been announced as yet. So, but this mechanism is the critical to prepare the substance of the current of the future engagements. Basically, based on the outcomes of the last year's summits. You remember that Prime Minister Modi visited Russia twice last year. The agenda, you will not be surprised by realizing that we have a very comprehensive agenda generally, and it will cover the issues of trade, investments, financial cooperation, energy cooperation, nuclear power, culture, infrastructure, etc. On the sidelines of the current events in Moscow, we will have a bilateral business forum conducted by the Business Council on Cooperation with India from the Moscow government and FICI. Among the future engagements is the SCO summit in China. There were reports that our leaders are planning to meet over there. Further delegation exchanges are very intense. One visit I would like to specify especially. This is the visit of the head of the Republic of Kalmykia. This is the Russian Southern Republic to India. Mr. Batum Hasikov, who is now in India, he visited Delhi.